Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of Fat Man on Batman. I am Mark Bernardin, and I am all by myself. I am, as one might say, solo. Why is that? Because we're going to talk about Solo. So come on back.
Who's that in Poison Ivy's garden? It's Kevin Smith and Mark Two fat men on Batman.
Hey, so it's me by myself in our old standby home, the Scum and Villainy Cantina, and Kev is up doing Kev stuff in Vancouver. If you've been following his social media feeds, you know that means he's shooting an episode of Flash, and there's flashes all over the place, and plastic men's all over the place, and it's all masks and fun and rubber in Vancouver, which is pretty much what you assume Vancouver is anyway, right? Masks and rubber and fun. But yes, last night during or whenever that was ago, I don't know when this is going to drop, but in recent past, during the Super Bowl, there was a teaser for Solo, a Star Wars movie, Star Wars story, and then the following day you got our first minute 45, 2 minute look at the latest Star Wars movie. 2 minutes is not a lot to go on, but first reactions, I kind of really want a Lando a Star Wars story more than I want Solo a Star Wars movie. And that's only because I love Donald Glover and only because I love Lando Calrissian. But also, this trailer, while kind of cool and definitely kind of moody and feels Star Warsy in the same way that Rogue One felt like Star Wars, I don't get much of a read from Alden Ehrenreich, the guy they plucked from not at all obscurity to play Han Solo, because he's not in the trailer that much. I mean, granted, nobody's in the trailer that much aside from, an awesome coat that Lando Calrissian wears, which may or may not be made of like Sarlacc innards or Wookiee fur or whatever. Whatever you think it is what it is. But you get a couple of lines and a couple of looks from that guy, and I gotta say, not quite feeling it. But maybe he has to. Maybe that kind of laconic, lean back, rogue scoundrel is a lived-in feel. It's like the jeans that you've worn for like 10 years and they feel just right. Maybe at this point, Han Solo. Yeah, I mean we're in the cantina, so shit's gonna happen. Han Solo hasn't worn in his persona just yet. Maybe he's still a little bit too shiny. Maybe his hair is a little too bouncy. I don't know. It goes a bunch of different ways. But this feels like a heist movie to the point where you get Woody Harrelson showing up saying, "Hey, I'm putting together a crew to do a job." That sounds like it's Ocean's 11, but in space, and maybe Lando will have to steal somebody's, I don't know, virginity in order to make himself have a ship. Who can tell? I don't know. But again, I'm here for the Lando movie a little bit more than I'm here for the Han Solo movie. I'm also a little bit sleepy of every female character in the Star Wars universe being a Caucasian brunette with a British accent. Not counting Tandy Newton, who is a black brunette with a British accent. But I mean, hey, they shook it up just a little bit, so I'll take it. You see like glimpses of stuff like, hey, he's got the dice on that thing, which I guess the dice didn't come with the Falcon. You see Maz Kanata, and so maybe Han Solo's going to fuck Maz Kanata in this movie. All things are possible. We have a galaxy of stories to choose from. Although it's funny, like looking at this trailer, one doesn't see the sense of comedy that Miller and Lord were apparently fired for injecting into their Star Wars movie. Maybe part of Ron Howard's mission was to iron out all of the wrinkles of fun that might have been in there, because this doesn't look like it's fun, really, and it's weird because a movie like this, you feel this inertia, this drag towards lightness, or you sort of feel like, all right, listen, this is before the shit got weird. This is Han Solo bouncing out of the academy. This is like Top Gun, but in Star Wars. It kind of felt like it should be a little less stentorian and a little bit more bouncy in a way, but it's a Star Wars movie, and Star Wars movies, say what you want, they are very rarely bouncy. They're a lot of things, just not bouncy. Thor apparently can be bouncy, and not that you'd want the kind of Ragnarok feel from a Star Wars movie, but maybe there's a way to split the difference so this feels a little bit more Ocean's 11 and a little bit less Rogue 2. But hey, again, this was 2 minutes we got to look at, and I will take a Star Wars movie that gives me shiny, immaculate Millennium Falcon that apparently uses its bumpers to fling TIE fighters into asteroids, and maybe that was the Kessel Run. Feels like it was probably the Kessel Run, right? I mean, it would have to be the Kessel Run. Why do you not do that? Why do you not show us this thing if it's not going to be the Kessel Run? Come on. Of course it's the Kessel Run. Yeah, I mean, I'm holding out hope. I always hold out hope for these sorts of things. It is not the most excited that I've ever been after looking at a teaser, but I also am totally cognizant of the fact that it's just a teaser. It is just there to get us a little giddy for this thing, to show us the thing that we were wondering why they didn't show us for a movie that's coming out in 3 months. And hey, it's like I said, it's a Star Wars movie, and good, bad, and different. There's always room in my heart for a Star Wars movie. So yeah, I'm eagerly anticipating the next trailers. I'm eagerly anticipating getting to see a little bit more of what the story shape feels like, and if it does have a sense of humor to it, or if it is just, sort of grim proceeding our way through a heist without so much as a smile. Unless that smile comes from Lando Calrissian, who looks like he's going to sleep with every person on that screen, including a Wookiee. And I would not put it past him because he's Donald fucking Glover, so he can do that shit. So yeah, just eager for more, excited for more. It whet the appetite, but it didn't satisfy. It's not supposed to. It's a teaser. It's an appetizer. It's a aperitif, which is probably boozy. I don't know. It's a French word. I'm not sure. So yeah, hey, that is the way I feel about the Solo when Kev is back in the world, or at least back in the country. I'm sure we'll have more to say about Solo things. But for now, this is me doing Solo. Mark Bernardin for Fat Man on Batman here at the Scum and Villainy Cantina. So yeah, come on back. We're gonna spool it back up again once Kev is back, and we're gonna give you wall-to-wall Fat Man on Batman until your eyes bleed and your nose hurts and other shit happens to other body parts. So yeah, Mark Bernardin. Come back next time. Same fat channel, smodcast.com or youtube.com/Kevin Smith.